In this video, I'm going to start drawing the little helicopter tail rotor linkage part. I need to make the drawings um, in a view that is what the machine will actually use for the CAM software. We took some dimensions in the video, and I'm going to start with placing a box on the screen the size of the um, total dimensions of the part, and the part, by the way it sits in the machine, will be 1.2 long, and it'll be 1.050 tall, and then we'll hit equals to bring it into view. Now in this here, I've got that I need a L-shaped part in here, so I'm going to draw two circles. I just this first one is 0.280. I'm going to hit Control D, make two of these. I'm going to set these off to the side. Okay, the length of this first section is, I have to measure this, I didn't get it in the drawing, 0.925. So I'm going to draw a box 0.925 wide. Oop, wrong one. 0.925, and then its width, that's wrong. 0.925 tall, and it is 0.280 wide. Okay, this box now will set down in this corner. Then I snap my two circles in here. This represents one leg of the L, the part that stays attached. And then I need a circle 0.236. And I'm going to bring it up and place it in the corner here. Whoop, I want to, whoop, screen's jumpy, sorry. Okay, I want to snap it to that corner, divide 0.2, I'm going to nudge it down the radius, 0.236 divided by 2 equals, I'm going to set my nudge to 0.118. And then I'm going to, while that's selected, I'm going to nudge it down that amount and over that amount. So it's set it in the corner. Now I'm going to select this circle, and while holding Control key, select this circle, and then up on line, I'm going to select tangents, and then delete off the two I don't need. That connects these. Now I can delete off this box. I know there's a circle that goes in the center of here. That's 0.064. Then there's a circle that goes in the center of here. These are drill points. That is 0.167. And then one more down here. That is 0.280. That's wrong. That is 0.180. Okay. Now, to keep things, D2 and C looks at the outside of the shape. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting around the outside of this shape on the first operation down to a certain depth. This circle is sitting here as a drill point, and possibly to machine around this outside to just put a little edge on it. The plastic part has a very small recess on this side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines from here to here just to represent the shape, but I'm not going to connect them. So D2 and C doesn't look at them as a machined operation unless I accept them. This first machine operation is just to cut out this shape. So what I'll do is I'm going to, first off, let's get rid of the box now. That off. I'm going to draw my first line here. I'm going to hold down my control key so the line snaps in 15-degree increments, and I'll just bring it up somewhere close, and then I'll draw another line over on the other side. Like I said, these are just to represent. I'm going to say control here, hold it so it snaps. All right, then up at the top here, I'm going to change my nudge to 10 thousandths, and then I'm just going to nudge that up 10 thousandths, and then select the other one and nudge it up to 10 thousandths. And if I select them now and then go to the top and say line select connected, I should find nothing connected to that line, which is right. So they're just there to represent the actual shape of the part. Now I want to select, when I hold down the control, just go ahead and select all of this. Then I want to go line intersect. I want to take off this section and this section, and that is the profile I need for my first operation. Now when I bring this into D2 and C, it's going to be centered somewhere right in this area. Everything is centered with the center of the stock in relationship to the center of the part. I'm not going off of any corners because I'm going to rotate this stock 90 degrees and then 180 degrees, or I haven't figured it out yet exactly what it is, but I'm going to rotate this 3 times to finally cut the part out, leaving this section over here connected. So in this first one, I just need this actual profile here cut down to this level. At the same time, while it's facing up like this, I'll do a drill. I'll set it up to drill these 3 circles. And that's all I actually need in this first drawing. So I'm going to save the file. I've already done a couple of these, so I'm just going to put reselect it. It's going to tell me it exists. I tried to practice first so it didn't sound like an idiot, but didn't help. Then I'm going to go ahead and export it so the file is sitting there to convert to D2 and C. I'm going to export it like that. All right, so that's my first drawing. Now, my next drawing is going to cut out the side view of the part. I'll go ahead and start a new blank. And the side view will sit in a box that is 0.537 by, I didn't get a length. Let's see. 0.537 by, it should be 1.2. Okay, we'll hit equals to bring that into view. Now, I have to get it straight in my head which way this is going to sit when I turn it. So my first view, this, second view. All right, from my dimensions, I'm sorry, I'm measuring at the same time I'm doing this, make sure I've got it right. Okay, so I need a box 0.280 up here. 0.280 by 0.398. I've got to move that back down. Snap it in. Okay. Then I'm going to need a box sitting in the lower right hand corner. 0.163. Select the box. 0.163 tall. And that is 0.660 long. 0.660 long. Okay. This now sits down in this corner. Okay. The distance from the top 0.170. Need a line. Let's ungroup this line. Delete this line. Draw a line 0.170. Hold the control key to snap it to 270. Make it 0.170. Okay, now I should be able to just draw a line from here to here, from here to here. Delete off my box. Ungroup this line. Delete that line. I'm going to pick one of the lines and say select connected, and then group the whole thing. Okay, this is the side cutout now for when it does the first rotation. And that should be everything I need for that view. Okay, so we're going to save this file. Save as. Side view. I'm going to export it as side view. Okay, so now we have two of the outline machine operations that we can do in the part. Now we're going to get another new file, and We're going to rotate the part one more time for the final machine operation. So we're going to say File, New, Blank Design. And in order to do this one, what I want to do is I'm going to open another eMachine Shop. I'm going to select, I'm going to copy this, select it on copy it, just right click to copy, and go ahead and close this eMachine Shop, go back to my other one. I'm going to paste that, hit equals, bring it into view. I'm going to say line group, use most common settings. I want to select this corner up here, and I want to pull this and flip it because we rotated the part. Now, for this section here, the only thing I'm going to need is this cut. It's still holding the same center in D2 and C, so I can take and ungroup this. I can select the circle and copy it. I'm going to pull that off to the side. I want to select this and ungroup it. Delete this off. Might as well go ahead and take these two out also. I want to drop this in here. Then I can delete this line and delete this line and redraw them from the tangent. Since both circles are the same size, I don't need to use the tangent tool. And just for representation, not being attached or part of the machine operation, line in here. Go to a tangent, but I'm going to shorten that line. I don't even need the line. I know what it is. I have this sitting over here, so I mean it represents what it is. This is the final machine operation. So I want to select this here. I want to say line intersect. I'm going to take out this section and this section, and then I'm just going to profile the outside of this until this part falls free. So this is going to be saved as. It's like Final Cutout. Save it. And then we got to export it to use it in D2 and C. So we'll export the file. Okay, so now I have all three of my files to use in D2 and C. Because of the length of this video has gone up to 20 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and stop now. And then I want to come back in another video and go into D2 and C and play with these three drawings and show you how I would set it up to go ahead and machine it. That's it for this one, and I'll come back with another one.